Hello viewers, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Last time we cleared out yet another boss. Let's see here. Nope, that's right. I looked at this already. This is not a thing that I wanna be dealing with. So, we have a couple of options here. We can just undertake a run aimed to get us more heirlooms, in which case we would probably be going to the Weald because we still are pretty short on deeds. Or, I was going to say but this isn't really different. We could try our first yellow mission. We have a healthy group of level 3 adventurers. Let's see. 10% prot, 40% move resist for -2 speed. That's not incredible. You can see, though, that 50% more gold is awarded by the yellow missions than the green missions. Gold's not really our biggest concern, however. This is a fairly good eye patch. Perhaps we should just take... we still have quite a few people who have actually no experience at all. Perhaps we should work on that. This trinket's okay. Yeah, let's get some more XP on some of our low levels. Actually, Fillets is close to being boss fighting level. We'll bring him in. He's got rabies. That's perfectly fine. I suppose... What do we have? We have a Vestal and an Occultist. So we have one of each strong healing class at boss fighting level. Do I want to bring our Occultist along? Let's bring the... Oh, she's not really set up. Her skills are kind of bad. Never mind. I'll worry about fixing her up later. Let's bring our Occultist. What else do we have that could be cool? You know, it never hurts to bring Hellions. Hellions are always great. Oh, actually, no, we should level up our leper. That should definitely happen. That's right. We need to get a leper up because our other leper had some issues, had some minor issues. Is the way we're gonna put that. And Houndmasters are versatile, powerful. Actually, can our bounty hunter do his thing from the third? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do this then. Alright. Just a quick excursion into the Weald. Ought to be easy. Yeah, I am interested in, oh, what am I doing? There's no camping involved on this. We don't need this many supplies. We will bring one of these. I'm going to bring an extra shovel just because I'm paranoid after that bad thing that happened that time. And a key, why not? So, when you're deciding what kind of supplies you want to bring, what you should always be thinking is, will I get more gold out of this than it costs me to buy it, right? You don't want to buy a thing that's...
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
You don't want to buy something that's unlikely to get used. That's just like throwing gold in the hole. And if we were going to throw gold in the hole, we would just play poorly and let our heroes get stressed out all the time, right? Alright, let's get in here. Pretty standard stuff. Action denial. Violence. Horrible tentacles from the sky. Qualify as pretty standard stuff for us at this point. Alright, it does look like we're going to be able to deny that.
A faint hope blossoms.
Okay, so we take 2 attacks our first turn, not too bad. That uppercut isn't as effective as that guy is hoping. Oh, he resisted the bleed. How unfortunate.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
That's okay. The dog's got it. Houndmaster's taken kind of a lot of damage already. Oh. These guys are slippery. Honestly, they only have 7% dodge. I'm a little surprised that we're getting dodged quite as much as we are.
Precision and power.
He dodged again. Slippery. Okay, he only has 3 HP left. We just have to hit him at all with anything. There we go.
Give them no quarter.
Okay.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Alright, extra deeds. That's wonderful. So we took kind of a lot of damage, honestly, for that first encounter. Marking things that have 8 hit points is probably not useful. That's probably going to end up being the same as doing actually nothing with his turn.
Their formation is broken.
I forgot to swap these two back. That's a little silly. Yeah. Great crit. Excellent. Sadly, he's the only one who took any stress relief from it.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I do expect this to be pretty straightforward and to go pretty quickly. We're probably going to have... this is probably going to be a two-run video, if I had to guess. Good scout. Oh, I didn't think to equip my scouting trinket onto anybody, and I probably should have.
Victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Scouting is really important. Like, foreknowledge is just really valuable. Especially since traps impart so much stress. It's like, it's really a lot. Get some use out of one of our keys. And fantastic. We might get to put some pain onto these guys before they get too many attacks off. I know that fungal scratchers were nerfed in the most recent patch. I'll be curious to see exactly how that manifests.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
That took a little bit more than we would have liked. Ooh, wow. Everybody's really laying into him.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Ugh, are we about to lose a guy already? How sad. How sad for poor Sellers. Okay. That'll keep him walking for a little bit longer. You know, I think we're gonna stun the Scratcher, just because we know for a fact that if it attacks, it will attack the Houndmaster. Wow.
Grievous injury.
Jeez.
Palpable fear.
Yeah, I'm a little afraid of that myself.
This
Wow.
is no place for the weak or the
Okay.
foolhardy.
Was that every attack that they took there? For 2 entire rounds? Was focused on him? Rough, man. It is a lot of blood. That's true. Huh. Well... I was not expecting it to move quite so much. You know, we'll go ahead and mark it. It'll, this should take it from... Yeah, he's disadvantaged in the back. Should take it from 1 hit to... or from 2 attacks necessary for the kill to 1. Alright, here we go. Wow.
Singular strike.
That's quite a crit. Most people don't refer to horrible fungus monsters as friend. I feel like our lepers are cursed. Things just go so poorly in the parties that have the lepers. Yeah, we can afford to stun him again. While Moyo just hacks away at him with his giant busted ass. Could he not afford a sword that isn't broken off? Like, I find that a little strange. I suppose it was a little much to hope for 2 crits in a row, huh? Alright, you got this, buddy. All you gotta do is hit him. There you go.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alright, more deeds. Excellent. So, losing a hero is always bad, right? I think I've been pretty unambiguous about that. But, if you do have to lose a hero, a level 0 hero with no experience is the one to lose. Of course, it's effectively the same as losing a hero as you run a mission. Right, I knew that was there. I'm talking instead of paying attention.
Unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Okay, good. We got another scout. So we can skip one room. And the most efficient path goes this way, right? No backtracking. Bounty Hunter. Oh! He failed the disarm.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
Not a lot of luck quantity of loot-wise, although, as I said, I am happy that we're getting extra deeds. Well, since we know there's no fights for a little while, we're going to let the torch dwindle a little bit. Whatever curio it is in the next hallway, we'll be interacting with it with a loot bonus from our light level. Because one of the great things about scouting is it lets you control your light level. So see, we're on plus loot here. Yeah, not bad. Oh, plus 2 speed with no drawback, sure. Okay. Given that we know nothing about this hallway, probably we should torch back up a little. Is that all of our torches? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, still have a shovel left. Glad I brought extra. You're supposed to use anti-venom for this, I think? Yeah. Full stack of crests. It's very nice. Okay. That was easy. Should we go back? We could get another curio without getting into another fight, but I don't think it's worth the walk, honestly. We'll just,
Every cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
True story. So yeah, pretty poor payout there, although a bunch of crests and deeds is totally, like, that's exactly what we need from the heirlooms. And sadly, another body for the poisoned earth of the graveyard. Ooh, that's not great. Okay, that's... I'll see what it costs to repair a torn rotator. It's probably worth doing.
Let me share with you the terrible wonders I have come to know.
5% damage is not like a big deal, but... Sorry, not fillets. Who was it who got that? I'm already, Strange. Anyway. Let's go ahead and pull in someone new. Shouldn't leave the slot empty at the very least. I would prefer to get another Houndmaster. For now, we'll
To those with a keen eye,
do that.
gold gleams like a dagger's point.
Actually, we only have one man-at-arms. Probably this person is just going to get replaced the first time we see a
and weakness cannot be tolerated.
First time we see a Houndmaster available, but... Alright, I think we still need quite a bit more... Yeah, we need a lot of deeds. Alright, we're probably going back to the Weald. None of the heroes who went out actually need any attention, but we do need to get Harriet de-stressed. You can see that the cost for de-stressing scales with level a little bit. Can't afford to upgrade our Abbey anymore. That's fine. Yeah, let's just get right back out there. We need more deeds. Ooh, wait, what's this? One moment. Alright, sorry about that. This is actually interesting. 10% damage is a little bit more than I'd like to lose, but it does make you quite a bit tougher. Yeah, what the hell, let's do it. Let's go for it. So, let's get these guys out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Alright. Where's a party of good level 2s who can come and fight monsters? Mertiberge, definitely. Bradwardine is not at her most useful in the Warrens. There's a lot of blight resist in there. Yeah, Falaise, come forth and stab some monsters. And we'll bring you... She's going to need upgrades, though. Actually, Falaise can do his thing from there, so let's take... How about Reynold? This seems like an acceptable party. That said, we do have to spend some upgrade gold. Most of these people have not yet been out on an actually potentially dangerous mission, and so they need to get their gear and skills in order. So first things first, obviously we'll be upgrading armor on the whole lot of them. Oh, Arbalest gets 7 HP per armor upgrade. I did not realize. Yeah, and we'll give them a weapon upgrade as well. The weapon upgrades are less important than survivability, but they're not unimportant. What do I want you to take as your last skill, though? Bulwark of Faith is okay. It's not incredible. And it's possible that we'd be better off with Battle Heal or Holy Lance. Holy Lance is not a skill that's always useful, but it can be pretty useful. Especially if you get into a situation where you get rearranged due to surprise or something. It can really save that situation. She'll be responsible for the marks, probably. Honestly, I don't know that I even needed to upgrade the mark. She's already 100% accuracy. This only gives a small... Yeah, I'm not going to upgrade that again either. I think we'll be fine this way. Falaise, however. Falaise is going to need some violence upgrades. We're going to give that a second upgrade right away because it increases the bleed damage by a point, and that actually is pretty significant. I think these people are kitted out pretty reasonably for a trip to a first level boss. However, let's get some trinkets out here. Okay, we're going to take this off of you and give you a focus ring. You can have an ancestral map. Do I have... I mean, that's a fine one. Do I have any things that are class specific for her? Plus 1% crit, over 5 accuracy. Her skills are very high accuracy already. I don't know. Honestly, this is still probably better. Help to guarantee hits against dodgy enemies. Oh, that's right. I have a great Crusader trinket. Why don't you go ahead and take this? You get a dodge stone. That's probably okay. Well, actually, let's give him a stun stone instead. Stun stone instead. Okay, I'm pretty happy with everybody's trinkets. We look formidable. Oh, except I did not... Oh, I didn't upgrade Murderbridge's skills. I'll do that in a second. That's right, and I wavered on whether I was going to unlock something else for Reynald. Well, let's go back and at least make sure... That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. So at least make sure that this happens. Alright, we'll have those equipped. We'll at least have these as reasonable options. Nah, I think he's fine with this. Bulwark of Faith is not useless. We'll go ahead and upgrade it. Okay. So as always, I bring lots of food. Usually have a lot of opportunity to use medicinal herbs in the Warrens. Trying to think. I think bandages are useful. Yeah, we'll bring a key. Yeah, this should be fine.
The ways and rituals of blood sacrifice are difficult to master. Those from beyond require a physical vessel if they are to make the crossing into our reality. The timing of the chants is imperative. Without the proper utterances at precise intervals, the process can fail spectacularly.
Spectacularly. I mean, this right here is pretty spectacular.
A nameless abomination. A testament to my failures. It must be destroyed.
Okay, I agree. So, the boss is here. As it is the only spot on the map that is 4 rooms away. Ugh.
Watch your step.
Inauspicious. Yeah, sure. Touch it. Misses the spot. That sounds bad. Minus 1% crit. It's bad, not terrible. I wouldn't say it's terrible. Oh no! That's not really that bad. It just means the Hellion's a little out. How unfortunate that we didn't get to go before the Red Plague, really, right away. This could move her backwards, which would be okay. The stun is unfortunate. What's the Red Plague? Minus 10% max HP, minus 5% crit. Yeah, that's frustrating. Not gonna lie. This guy has the ability to do an awful lot of damage. He definitely needs to be taken care of. Oh. Slowest Hellion on Earth. Well, let's make sure that this guy dies. I don't need him vomiting up any more diseases onto us. Let's go. Alright, perfect. Because this guy is definitely the next target, and it's helpful if he's in a position where the Crusader can get at him.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay. I agree, that is what I should do. Yep, that's lethal. Okay. This battle has gone really quite well for one where we were surprised at the beginning. Yeah, let's go for the blind fire. Oh, hit the right target. Well, it shot at the right target, I should say. Easy enough.
Destroy them.
Ooh, an accuracy stone. That's pretty okay. Would that be an upgrade for anybody, actually? Your thing gives you health. Yeah, you should stand in front. Because Iron Swan only works if you're in front. Anything that looks like it might be food, use medicinal herbs on. Get you some food. Okay, we can actually just start tearing into this food right away, because we have really a lot. Actually, hold on. I'm not going to do this fight. I don't have any interest in doing an unnecessary fight, but I do want to interact with the curio. Cool. I'm a little bit less worried about tunnel blockages. Are we stuck? I was going to say I'm a little bit less worried about tunnel blockages on a highly interconnected map like this, because if you end up using all your shovels, you probably will just be able to go around. Huh. We seem to be stuck. Well, that's annoying. Okay, I wonder if I can just hop right back in here.
The ways and rituals of blood sacrifice are difficult to master. Those from beyond require a physical vessel if they are to make the crossing into our reality. The timing of the chants is imperative. Without the proper utterances at precise intervals, the process can fail spectacularly.
The fact that it felt the need to repeat the speech makes me wonder. Okay.
Abomination. A testament to my failures. It must be destroyed.
I was wondering if it was gonna just put me back at the start of the dungeon, but no, we're good.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Alright, so we should reach the Swine King, Swine Prince, whatever the heck he is, in pretty good spirits. He was not interested in allowing us to skip the fight. We will get it whether we want it or not. Yeah, let's just go for kills. Oh, how unfortunate. This is kind of interesting, an interesting lineup, because these guys like to move backwards when they attack, which puts the wretches right into the path of our heavy hitters.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
It is important to focus fire, and the reason I did that is because I really want to use Zealous Accusation to finish off this wretch and also get some damage onto that guy.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I was trying to soften him up so that the Zealous Accusation would be a double kill, but okay. I'll take that outcome.
Give them no quarter.
Easy enough.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay. So we're basically guaranteed this is the boss fight. Alright, we do have a battle in the corridor previous. Let's go ahead and camp up.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Not that we necessarily need to, but, you know, let's get our buffs on, right? A string crossbow. Sadly, this Crusader does not have the party stress buffs, the party stress resist buff. Plus 20% damage versus size 2. I wonder if that means versus only exactly size 2, or if it works on even bigger things. I think the Swine Prince might be size 3. He's very large. We'll see if it's relevant. Here, let's go... Accuracy and crit chance. We'll hook up the Hellion. Everything can be killed with a well-placed blow. We will bring his stress down a little bit. Nobody else really needs that. So, 26, 27... And then we're going to try this. We'll see. At the very least, it's plus 10 accuracy. Despite the madness all around.
The light.
Okay,
the
no
promise
ambush.
Of safety.
Assuming we don't get absolutely devastated in this hallway battle, then the Swine Prince fight shouldn't be too bad.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright, great dodge. Great dodge. We do not need any more stress on you.
Falls. A faint hope blossoms.
Okay. Doesn't get much more straightforward than that, huh?
So too will resistance.
No reason not to, right? We have a ton of food. Okay, yeah, he is size 3. Well, I almost wish that I had brought Marking Flare. His bleed resist is 0, so actually it may be better to do if it bleeds on him than to do Wicked Hack. They do the same amount of damage. Wicked Hack has a 6% higher crit chance. Wow. Alright. I will feast on your heart! It's a lot of enunciation on that. I really like it. This is gonna hurt. Actually, that wasn't as bad as I thought it might be. I wonder if I should have him bulwark, since the Swine Prince does seem to be guided by marks. Speaking of marks, fantastic. Wild flailing. Yeah, you showed him. So as you can see, this is pretty straightforward. I will tell you this. Part of the reason that this is going so well is that I know not to attack Wilbur. Wilbur looks like a really soft target. And he is a really soft target. And he directs the Pig King, the Swine Prince. And it may seem to you, you're like, oh man, that guy only has 17 health. I should definitely just kill him and end the marks. If you kill Wilbur, the Swine Prince will lose his mind he will go crazy. He'll start just bringing that big cleaver down on everyone. There will be blood everywhere, body parts flying out into the hallway. That's bad news. Just trust me. Leave Wilbur alone. Focus on the big guy. Well, we got a bit of incoming, but yeah.
How many rats will it take to gnaw through a ton of putrid flesh?
Knowing the way my rats eat, I'm going to guess about 6. I'll have it done by the end of the day.
This expedition at least promises success.
Well, that was easy. Let's keep exploring. There's no reason to leave the dungeon. We're in great shape. Oh, we got a fight spawn. Not a terribly dangerous one. Let's make sure that we get rid of the carrion eater before he does anything crazy. But these guys should be trivial. Yep. Wow, that's a lot of gold for how easy that encounter was.
Can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright, so I think we'll, Let's go ahead and walk into this hallway enough to... I don't care for that curio. I know it's not a retreat. Everybody just chill out. Yeah, so we'll keep looking around. We definitely should not leave the dungeon with our treasure supply this low, considering what great shape we're in. Also, this will be nice. Trap to disarm, give a little bit of stress relief. Ooh, a madman. Okay, great. Great. Surprise is very good here. Let's throw a stun on that guy, and then we have 2 attacks with which to try to down this madman. Alright, come on, Arbalest, don't fail me. Excellent. Oh no, not 4 damage. This is, man, we've had a very easy dungeon. I'm sorry I haven't been talking very much. This has been very straightforward. Not a lot to talk about, right?
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
So that's, I'll, as always, prioritize it. Why did I throw away my keys when I was about to open the treasure chest? It's because I'm not looking at the chest. Not thinking. Still we get rewards. And of course we get scouting, because our trinkets are the bomb. Okay, lots of traps in this dungeon. I don't know that I've ever seen a dungeon have this many traps in it. That sack is empty. Let's see what's over here. This dude's gonna bottom out on stress just from disarming traps. All right, see the value of letting the light go low when you're about to loot things. Let's see what these guys are guarding. A smaller treasure chest. Alright, so let's talk about an element of strategy that isn't present here in the dungeon. I usually like to try to focus on the things that are actually happening, but the things that are actually happening are not very much right now.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
So let's talk about the value of buff skills. We haven't really used buff skills a lot in this Let's Play. And that's not even really by design. We haven't had a lot of opportunity. The classes that have the powerful buff skills we largely have not been bringing. But we do have people who have, like, marks, and marks are basically buff skills. A mark is closer to a buff skill than it is to a debuff skill. So, basically, every time you use an attack... Wow, excellent crit. Excellent crit. 39 stress, though. Kabong! Every time you use a buff skill, you have to ask yourself, is this ending the battle faster than just using an attack in this position would? Ooh.
Be wary.
Okay.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Yeah, let's drop this. What do we got here? Ooh. Oh wow, that's not very good at all, huh? You eat one of these foods. Do I want to discard my shovel for a trinket? Yeah, if we get into a position where we can't advance without shoveling, we would just leave at this point. Oh, we're in this room. So every time you do anything that's not an attack, you have to ask yourself, is this ending the battle faster than it would end if I just attacked? Or not even... Sorry, faster is a bit of an oversimplification. But is this ending the battle? Is this helping to end the battle with me taking fewer attacks than I would take if I were to just attack instead of using whatever skill this is? And with the buff and debuff skills, it is rarely the case. Things like plus accuracy, plus crit, it is rarely the case that those are actually better than just attacking.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
It's not that it's not possible, it's just that it's not what happens. I think... would I rather have a stack of portraits or a stack of crests going? I think I would rather have a stack of... Honestly, I would rather have both of those things than a stack of citrines. You. Okay. Nothing of interest. Look for treasure. Aw. That one's not, it's not the end of the world, but it's certainly not great. Alright, we've definitely let our torchlight dwindle pretty low here by continuing to push forward. It's possible that we will be taking some serious stress. Oh, what a shame. Maybe you can get him. Alright, good work. So there's definitely a question of how far you should push on in the dark once you've gotten to the point of the quest that we're at. Actually, it may be that Zealous Accusation was just likely to get 2 kills, and as such was a better play.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
She does not need to be getting extra stress.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Well, it's time to eat some food. Was an accident. You can have one more, and you can have one. And actually, can anybody still eat? You can still eat. You're full, you're full. You're not full. Okay, deeds. We're seriously in need of deeds. 500 gold over any of these things is not really a good deal. Oh no, it's trapped. He's bleeding. Does an arbalest have reasonable trap disarm? It's not terrible. Here. We'll go this way and we'll see if we can... Okay, 25 gold. I don't actually want the food. Whoa! I stepped one step too far forward.
Machinations spring to life.
I saw it. I was looking right at it, and I was just like, "Yeah, I can keep pressing. I can keep pressing D. That won't be a problem." We're gonna grab this curio. No, never mind. And that'll mark the end for us. All right. So, boss fight down. Reasonable trinket acquired. Pretty okay gold. Almost 10,000 gold. We did actually get quite a lot of trinkets that I intend to sell, probably. And this is like a reasonable haul. I'm not sure that we really need a lot of portraits. We do still need to upgrade the tavern, and the tavern is based on portraits. Scurvy, that's a little bit of a bummer. Precise Striker is nice on a Hellion. To the point that that might even be worth, once we get a little bit of spare cash again, might even be worth trying to lock in. Flood Release does nothing on him. Vertigo is not a big deal. Weapon Tinker that's basically nothing. It's not very good. She's unlikely to have
My
it still.
obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
I was gonna say she's not likely to have it still by the time her gear gets really expensive to upgrade at the top level. Do we have another Houndmaster available? We do not. Okay, well I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Darkest Dungeon. We got one more boss down, a couple thousand gold worth of trinkets in here. Things are going well, but we're rapidly approaching the point where we're going to be doing yellow missions. And yellow missions, oh my, that's a very good... Okay, probably we're doing this. We're rapidly approaching the point where we're going to be doing yellow missions, and yellow missions are much harder than green. The step up in difficulty is pretty significant. So, come back next time when we probably try out our first one of those.